Now, we work with straight lines oftentimes in real life situations, and I just want to walk through an application, an example, where we can model a little problem with a straight line. And that's going to be the goal in this segment. What we're going to do is look at this scenario. You're buying gas. Now, here's the deal. It costs $1.20 per gallon. And in addition, at this gas station, you can buy a car wash for $3 extra. Your task is to write an equation that defines the price or tells you the price that you'll pay for gas plus a wash. And the equation is going to let you pick however many gallons that you want to buy. So we need to figure out what we have in here. I'm going to circle what we're trying to do. We're trying to write an equation for this situation. And let's figure out what we know, or what we've been given. We have a slope. That slope is 1.2 and comes from the $1.20. The word per is your hot tip that you're dealing with a slope. It indicates some kind of division, and we have, in fact, units of dollars per gallon, which is looking a lot like some kind of rise over run kind of thing. When you have a fraction like that in your units, you can think, I'm looking at the slope. What we need out of this, I'm going to leave the $3 for later for what we do with that. What we need to get an equation is points. Because remember, our method is have a slope, have a point, write an equation. What points do we have? Well, it's hidden in there. We can come up with a point. If I buy 1 gallon, I'm going to pay $1.20, so that's what 1 gallon costs. And if I buy the car wash with it, I'll have to add in 3. Well, how many gallons? 120 per gallon times the number of gallons. There's your 1. And I'm going to add in the $3 for the cost of the car wash. What is this going to give me? It gives me the total amount of money that I pay, and that will be equal to $4.20. That's very nice to know. Question is, what's my x and what's my y? My x is my independent variable. X is what I choose. That's what independent means. What am I choosing? I'm choosing to buy 1 gallon of gas. So my x is the gallons. What am I getting out? Well, I'm finding how much I have to pay, and that's going to be my y. So I have a point. I'm going to put y as the money that I pay. My point is 4.2. Now I'm set to write an equation. My ordered pairs are gallons of gasoline and money. So I will take my slope, gallons and dollars being my ordered pairs, and I will use the the point slope form. So y minus my y coordinate, which is 4.2, is going to equal my slope, and that's 1.2, times x minus 1. I'm going to go ahead and rearrange this into slope-intercept form because that's often very useful in a situation like this. Then I can just decide, oh, 10 gallons, give me a cost. So let's go ahead and use our distributive property. We'll have 1.2x minus 1.2 is equal to y minus 4.2. We'll add 4.2 to each side. And we'll end up with y is equal to 1.2x plus 3. Now, if you look back at the problem, you'll notice some interesting things. Here again is our price per gallon. And here we have the total dollars for the car wash. In a problem like this, what you've been given can actually be written directly into an equation if you're on your toes. If you recognize that you have a basic fee that you're going to pay that depends on how much gasoline you buy, and then you're throwing in something extra, the car wash, that something extra is going to be your slope, or pardon me, your intercept. And then the thing that has the word per in it is your slope. So all you have to do is identify what your x and your y are. In this case, your x is gallons, so you could write in words 1.2 times gallons plus 3 is going to give you your cost. And that is the end of this segment.